Ladies and gentlemen, up next is Kamal Kisan.
Is the timer going? Hi, I'd like you to meet Chandrasekhar. Chandrasekhar is a small paddy farmer out of Mysore district. But unfortunately, he says that he might not be planting paddy in the future because paddy is a very labor-intensive crop, and for him to find labor is becoming difficult. And when he finds them, it's very expensive. And I've heard this story many times over, and this is what inspires me to start Kamal Kisan. We provide simple solutions for smart farmers through our mechanization. Did you know that India is the third largest tractor manufacturer in the world, and still less than 2% of farmers use mechanization? I found out about this 2 years ago and decided that I wanted to use my skills as a product development engineer for a sheet metal company to try and do something about it. So why is it that we need mechanization? 21% of rural population moves to urban cities every single year, creating a large gap for labor. With fragmentation of land over the years, over 83% of our farmers own less than 5 acres today. So there are small farms, large machines, very expensive to buy, not useful throughout the year, so farmers aren't using these machines. Finding spares and service for it is a problem, so they don't like to adopt mechanization either. So what we do at Kamal Kisan is we're trying to develop and design products that are compact enough to fit on small farms. They are useful for operations that are currently heavily labor dependent, and we will try to substitute operations that already are a big burden to the cost of cultivation. How we will be providing these services to our farmers is through our service centers. Farmers come to our center and they pay a service fee for the mechanization that they would like, essentially competing with the current labor costs. We train local village youth to operate and maintain these equipments and to provide the service to the farmer. And we'll have enough of equipments where farmers can get timely mechanization throughout the year. Our first product is a rice transplanter. A rice transplanter basically takes saplings of rice and places it at prefixed distances in the soil. This particular model is hand cranked. And what makes us unique as compared to the other products in the market today is we're the cheapest at 20,000 rupees. Existing competitors vary anywhere from 1,60,000 to 9 lakhs. These competitors also expect the farmer to develop a new kind of nursery, which is difficult for them to integrate, which is why we're trying to bring traditional nursery methods into our mechanization. It's completely easy to use. I run it in the farm myself, and I'm by no means a farm person. Because of the simple mechanics that we've used to make this equipment, it can be easily fixed with resources available at the village level itself. Because it's hand cranked, it's fuel free. So if I were to talk about the impact that this product will provide as compared to current practices, a farmer needs to find 10 to 15 people to plant a single acre, whereas we'd be able to do it with a maximum of 2 people. He pays anywhere between 3,000 to 3,500 rupees per acre. We're targeting to charge this to him at 1,100. 6 hours is what it takes these 10, 15 people to plant an acre, so we'll finish it in 4 hours. Our market size, looking at phase 1 in Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu, is about 18 lakh farmers, small farm owners, of which 65% is a potential buyer of 12 lakh farmers. So the story so far, we have spent 8 months on this first product. We are incubated and seed funded by Rural Technology and Business Incubation at IIT Madras. We filed patents for our transplanter. We started our first service center on the 25th of November. We had a workshop for our farmers, and we had a turnout of about 80 farmers. In December, we hit the ball rolling, and we're looking at providing services to at least 50 farmers. Our team, I'm the founder. We have Mohan, who does mechanical design. Ariel helps us with marketing. Ranjit does the prototyping. Karan helps us with product design. We have others also helping us with on the operations. Our advisory board, we're working with the KVK at Mysore. We also have support from Central Institute of Agricultural Engineering and IIT Madras. What we hope to do in the coming future is we're developing a sugarcane harvester, potato and legume harvesters, multi-crop threshers, fruit and vegetable transplanters. So we hope to service 7,000 farmers with our first service center. We'll build our first 5 centers by ourselves and hope to grow beyond that with the franchisee model. And 6 lakhs farmers by 6 years is our target. So to give you a big picture sense of where we're going, India is currently one of the lowest per hectare productive countries. We want to hope and increase this with our mechanization services. By including the rural youth into our program, we want to create attractive employment opportunities for them. We want Chandrasekhar to feel proud about farming and start growing rice and hopefully inspire other farmers to do that. And in all our initiatives, hopefully, we will help India save itself from the food security issues by 2020. This is our team. And I have a small demo video of the transplant that we can play. I'm open to take questions in the meanwhile.
But tell me, we have some 50 agricultural universities.
Yes, sir.
Crores of rupees being spent.
Yes, sir.
I mean, nobody has come out with this idea.
So there are a lot of rice transplanters out there. Unfortunately, there's a big, at least I've seen this disconnect between institutions and the farming community. Everybody is trying to compete with one another and writing fancy papers, but nobody listens to the farmer, unfortunately.
See, I'm not sure
Yes.
whether you've seen it from the angle of productivity.
Yes, sir.
But I think there's also a social issue because
Yes.
if you go back to Chandrasekhar and ask his children
Yeah.
whether they want to be in farming,
They don't.
I can guarantee you 95% of them
Yes.
will say we're not going to get into farming.
Absolutely, sir.
So, how is it that there's going to be sustainability of demand in this model? It's productivity is a very visible sort of issue.
Yes.
Everybody knows about it. It will
Yes.
get addressed by different means.
Yes.
But
Yes.
the whole social issue, what will you do to sort of change?
Sir, why is it that they're not farming? Why are the children not becoming farmers? Because the farmers themselves are always complaining about lack of resources. They're finding it very, very difficult to do farming these days. Can we do something to provide these resources to them in timely manner so that the future generations actually find it attractive a solution? And
I
that's
think
where,
if you do
yes, sir.
a sample of 10 of those kids,
Yes, sir.
they'll probably find it exciting to come and work for Infosys or IBM and have their bowling sort of things and eat in McDonald's or KFC.
I
think
agree
that
with
has
you.
to change.
I agree with you. That's a mindset, and we hope that agriculture becomes fancy in the future.
What
Yes.
motivated you to do this? I'm very intrigued.
Sir, I'm an engineer. I build, or rather, I help build mechanical products, and I was hoping to do something with that skill for social impact, and farm machinery seemed like a good match.
Who is your inspiration?
People like Chandrasekhar, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
You should meet Mrs. Malika now.
I would love to. Can you introduce me?
Thank you so much, Devi.
Thank you, sir.
This is Kamal Kisan, ladies and gentlemen.